Today, we even have more new releases announced. That is right, seemingly every single year. I don't know why this happens, but it looks like when the calendar strikes July 1st, we get a bunch of news regarding the rest of the year relating to Topps products. And today, what we're going to be talking about is 2025 Topps Chrome Logofractor. That is right, Logofractor makes its entry into the 2025 Topps slate. We'll talk about it, what we know about it, potential pricing, things like that, and how you get it, and how ridiculously impossible it is to actually get. So what is going on, everybody? It is Grip and Rip back here with another video for you guys. And of course, before we get into the video, let's plug the giveaway as usual. So at 12,000 subscribers, we'll be giving away hobby packs, the newest release at the time. All you got to do is be subscribed, like this video, turn on the post notifications, and comment who you think's going to the All-Star game, and we'll announce the winner at 12,000 subscribers. So there is that. And of course, join the Discord down below in the description, and go subscribe to my other YouTube channels. So let's get into it, man. Let's get right on into it. So, Logofractor. It's back. It is back. Of course, Logofractor, I believe, if memory serves me correctly, came out first in 2022, right? I could be wrong on that, but I think I'm pretty sure. Because 2022 was the first year, of course, that Topps did, of course, acquire, or I should say Fanatics acquired Topps. And yeah, so I'm pretty sure Logofractor, this would be what, 2022, 2023, so the fourth year. The fourth installment of Logofractor. Of course, as you guys know, what is Logofractor? So Logofractor, basically the best way I could describe it, it's basically like a Bowman Mega Box. That's probably the best way I could describe it. It is a Bowman Mega Box in the sense of you get some standard packs, if I remember correctly, and then the real meat and potatoes of the box, aka the Logofractor packs, are the equivalent of those, silver packs that you would see in a Bowman Mega Box that are, of course, in stores right now, right? So, it's interesting, right? Logofractor, it's a love-hate relationship with Logofractor. It really is. Some people love it, some people hate it. It just depends on what side of the fence, I guess, that you're just on. Me, when it comes to my opinion on Logofractor, I really don't have an opinion either way. Because I've never bought a box, for one. Number two, it is so damn hard to obtain. So what's the even point of trying? I mean, seriously, what is the point of even trying if it is so hard to even get your hands on a box? So, without further ado, let's get right into the nitty-gritty details of what we know so far. So, let's start out with the big one. Let's start out with the biggest piece of news. New York store exclusive. Yes. So, if you expected to maybe find these at your Walmart or Target or even your card shop, not going to happen. Not going to happen one bit. This, my friends, is a MLB Shop New York City store exclusive. So, the only way to obtain this box, well, two ways. There's two ways to do it. One, obviously, going to the store physically in New York City and buying the box there. Secondly, which is the harder option, you can buy them by calling the store. But the problem there is that realistically, how many people do they got working the phones at that store? Like what, maybe one person? How many phone lines do they got working in that store? Maybe two or three? Maybe two or three? So if you don't live in New York City or you don't travel to New York City for a vacation or whatever, I mean, you might be on the phone for a while. You might be put on hold for a little bit of time. And at that point, what's the freaking point? What is the point? I remember last year, my friend actually tried to get a box. Last year. And I think he told me, if I remember correctly, he was on the phone for like 3 hours, like the day of the release. There was like a line of like thousands and thousands of people waiting to process an order, I guess. And it took him 3 hours. And he never eventually even got on the phone to even like talk to them. He just said, screw it. I think he may have had plans that night too, and he just said screw it and just didn't eventually even like bother with it. But either way, yes, this box is a New York City MLB shop exclusive. And those are the only two ways you can get it. One a lot easier than the other. Now, a lot of people are going to be wondering, will Topps put this on the site? I don't know. I do not know. I remember last year. I don't think they did last year. I do not think they did that last year. If memory serves me correct, I mean, I get it. It's been a year. But I have a pretty good memory of things. And if I recall correctly, I don't think they put it on the site last year. So there's only really two ways to get it. Which at that point, I mean, unless you live in New York City or in the surrounding areas, I mean, how are you ever going to even get one? What Topps should have done, realistically, is they should have probably released this product at New York Fanatics Fest just a couple weeks ago. That would have been logical, right? But we don't think that way. They lack common sense. Those boxes were definitely made last week. They've been in production now for probably a couple months. Those boxes definitely could have been sold at Fanatics Fest NYC, so for the people who don't live in New York City, actually could get a box potentially. By the way, Fanatics Fest San Diego 2026, by the way. But regardless, no, I won't be going to that. I said I could have went if it was in New York next year, but unfortunately, not happening. So, regardless, let's talk about the product itself. Pricing. Again, I could be wrong on this, but if memory serves me correct, again, it's been an entire year, so bear with me if I'm wrong. I'm not wrong by a lot. I think they were around $60 to $70. I think. I could be wrong on that. I might be undershooting that, actually. I might actually be undershooting it, and I think it may have been even towards $80 to $90. Again, I could be wrong on that. It's been a whole year, so bear with me. I'm going off my knowledge in my head, right? But regardless, is it worth it? Is it worth it for that much money? Honestly, this year, with this checklist, because as you guys know, we don't know the checklist yet. We do not know the checklist yet. So don't get it twisted. We don't know the official checklist yet. But are the update rookies like Kurtz and Marcelo Mayer going to be in there? Jake Mangum? Because for whatever reason, I don't know why Topps did this, but they left him out of Series 2 and Chrome, by the way. Jake Mangum was literally on the opening day roster for the Tampa Bay Rays. How do I know that? The Pirates literally played him 3 days after opening day. He's not in Series 2, and he's not in Chrome. So now, Topps, are we picking and choosing who makes Series 2 and who doesn't? Really? Really? Is that what we're doing now? Y'all did that with Jared Jones last year. I don't forget that. Jared Jones one of my favorite pitchers of the Pirates, unfortunately, out for Tommy John for the next probably year, 14 months, right? He was on the opening day roster, he made his Major League debut the third game into the 2024 season, wasn't in Series 2, was in Chrome, though. He was in Chrome last year, normal Chrome. And then in Update last year with Paul Skeens and Chrome Update. So yeah, I don't understand what that's all about, Tops. I don't get that. That's really weird to me. But that's aside the point. Let's get down to the final debate. Should you even care about this? Honestly, I would say no. Like, if you think you're going to miss out on anything good with this box, here's the thing. Singles will be posted everywhere on eBay. Pick your favorite player, pick your favorite team, and just buy the singles you want on eBay. It'll be so much easier for you and so much money saved because realistically, from a fundamental standpoint, Coach Kent Murphy style, the checklist is probably not going to be that good. As you guys know, Series 1's good. Jacob Wilson, obviously, would easily be the best rookie to collect. I mean, you would think. Unanimously, the AL Rookie of the Year shouldn't even be close. James Wood, you got Roki Sasaki, if you still believe in his hype, right? So the checklist is really not going to be that good. Like for me, for example, obviously I would have to imagine Paul Skeens will be in there. I'd have to imagine future Hall of Famer Kutch. Yes, he's a Hall of Famer. Don't at me. Debate. Let's debate in the comments. Do you think Kutch is a Hall of Famer? There's been a lot of discourse about that on the internet as of late. I say yes. You look at Kutch's stats, he is better statistically than a lot of those people in the Hall of Fame. So yes, I do think Kutch will be a Hall of Famer. I'm not saying first ballot, but I'm saying he will make it in someday. Whether it's the 10th year of eligibility, the second, or even the Players Association or whatever voting him in. I don't know the exact term, the people vote him in afterwards, but that group. He'll get in one day, no doubt about it. But regardless, as I was saying, if my favorite players are in the checklist, I'm just going to go on eBay, bing, 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 order parallel Refractor, Logofractor, another parallel of the Logofractor. Oh, here's a Kutch out of 50 Logofractor. Bing, 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 done. I'm going to save so much money compared to buying a box. Seriously. So overall, the last thing I do want to say is I wish they would make these easier to obtain. I do. I'm not saying these have to be in every Walmart and Target. I get it, right? Some releases are harder to find than others. I get it, right? But I do think card shops could probably get a case of them, realistically. Because again, how many of you guys out there who don't even live close to New York City? Luckily, I'm 6 hours away from New York City. I'm in Pittsburgh, right? But would I ever travel 6 hours to get a box of Logofractor? Absolutely the frick not. Right? But I do think they should probably give 6 to 12 boxes per card store. Because a lot of people are just not going to stay on the phone for hours on end. Because, again, my friend called last year, was on the line for literally 3+ hours, never even got to talk to him. It was on hold for 3+ hours. That is how many people are going to try to get boxes. So I wish they made these a little easier to get, even if it was on Topps.com. Maybe they do put them on Topps.com this year. I have no idea. But regardless, would I have FOMO? Of course, FOMO is the fear of missing out. FOMO. No, honestly, I don't think you're going to miss much. I do not think you're going to miss much. Realistically, I would just save my money for future releases. I would. Speaking of the calendar for the release dates, which I kind of want to make a video about this maybe in a couple days. But Pro debut is slated for August, some point in August, which, by the way, that's when Logofractor comes out in August, by the way. They didn't say an exact date, but it's in August sometime. Probably maybe in the middle August, maybe early August, like maybe August like 7th through 12th, somewhere in that area, maybe. I don't really know. But there are so many releases like Cosmic Chrome. Cosmic Chrome is also coming out probably in August. So as I stated earlier in the video, now that we're in July, they ramp up the releases pretty quickly. They ramp up releases like one after the other. Bang, 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 bang. One after the next, after the next, after the next. So we should be getting a lot of news upcoming about Allen and Ginter. Allen and Ginter is slated for September as of right now. I was just told that yesterday. Now, if that changes, I have no idea. But we should be seeing a lot of things, even Platinum Chrome. Yes, Platinum Chrome 2025 version, not 2024. RIP 2024 version, of course. Don't know why they did that. Don't know why they did that. Very stupid, but 2025 Platinum Chrome is also slated for September. So we're going to be getting a lot of releases over the next probably 7 to 10 weeks. So all I got to say is stay tuned to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned to this channel. Of course, we cover it all. The good, the bad, and the very ugly of Topps. So that is it for this video, guys. That is it for this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the videos today. So we're going to open the packs here to end the video. So before I do that, let me tell you about the sponsors of today's video. Smackin' and SeatGeek. Links down below to both brands. Smackin' Sunflower Seeds, 10% off your entire purchase. Link down below. SeatGeek.com, the official ticket marketplace of Major League Baseball. $20 off your first purchase only on SeatGeek.com with my promo code. And we'll see you at the ballpark. We will see you at the ballpark. Next time you'll see me is July 19th, which will be the Pirates' first homestand back from the break. I'll tell you, man, my Pirates, I don't know what got into them, man. Swept the Mets easy peasy. Took 2 out of 3 so far against the Cardinals as I'm recording this video. Now, they play as this video goes live, so hopefully a sweep. Be nice, a 6-0 homestand. I'll knock on wood there, though, so I don't jinx it. But, man, is it too late for a little rally? Is it too late for a little rally? I mean, we're only 13 games under 500 now. Who knows, man? Our schedule does get very easy, I will say. Our schedule in August and September, the last 60 games of the year, gets very easy. A lot of easier opponents those months. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, I don't think we're obviously going to the playoffs, obviously. But, you know, you never know. You never know what's going to happen. I just think we dug a hole so far deep that it's impossible to dig out of this year, unfortunately. But it is what it is, you know. We had a managerial change, of course, like, 35 games into the year, and things like that. So, you know, it sucks. But I will tell you, under our new manager, Don Kelly, which is our bench coach, under our new manager leadership, I will tell you, they're playing 500 ball. They're playing above 500 ball. In his record as manager, Don Kelly is 27-26 as the Pirates manager, which was way better than Derek Shelton's 12-27, by the way. So, I don't know, man. I'd like to see the Pirates succeed. Apparently, we're going to be trading a lot of people at the deadline, which I don't agree with. Like Mitch Keller, I don't agree with trading him at all. I don't. Because our pitchers are all hurt right now, aside from him and Skeens. So, of course, Jones ain't coming back for another, till probably next August, realistically. I mean, that's just a guess, but probably August, July, August. Bubba Chandler, nowhere to be seen. I don't know what they're waiting with him on. I don't know what they're waiting for him. They're just taking their good old time with him. I don't know what they're doing there either, so it just sucks there, but it is what it is in that department. But we got a Pete Alonso. Pete Alonso, you'd think this would be numbered, but it is not numbered. For anybody wondering at home, that black border does look like it could be numbered, but no, it is not numbered. It's interesting. They literally they use the black and white filter to black out, I guess, the back of the card. You would think this would be numbered, but no, not numbered at all. Interesting. They maybe in the 1990s top set, maybe they did that. Maybe I don't know. But regardless. Main event time. Main event. As you guys know, this is by far my favorite product of 2024. And I'm wearing a Loki shirt today. I'm wearing a Loki shirt. I don't know if Loki's in the product. I don't know that. But can we pull a Loki? Oh, we have a gold ray wave. We have a gold ray wave. I ain't going to see what it is, though. Or a lava. We have a Falcon. Let's see if we can pull Loki. Again, I have no idea if Loki is in the release at all. But let's see. We got Wagnerine. I have no idea how to pronounce that one. Not a clue how to pronounce that one. We have a Hawkeye. Same correlation as the last box, I could tell you. And we got a Ronin. That's pretty cool. We have a Ronin. Gold Lava. That's pretty cool. Ronin the Accuser. That is right. He was in, what was it? Guardians of the Galaxy, right? Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy. That's right. Yeah. I had to do a little callback in my head here to think. But no Loki. I have no idea if Loki's even in the product. I legitimately have no idea. But if he is, I didn't pull him yet, so I can tell you that. But either way, that's all I got for you. That's all I got for today in this video. Let me know what you think about the Logofractor boxes. Are you even going to care to even try to get one? I'm not. I'll just buy my favorites on eBay and probably call it a day. That's what I'll do, realistically. So, guys, let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next one.